I think we're live. Are we live? We're doing this? Yeah, we're live. YouTube says we're live, so if YouTube says we're live, we're live. Alright guys, what's going down? It's day number 8 on it's day number 8. We're doing the master cleanse. Today's topic is how to develop confidence so you can do things that are outside your comfort zone, right? So this is a pretty good topic because I've been thinking about this a lot, and it's related to the master cleanse because going 40 days without food seems like a long time, and it is a long time. And yesterday I had the chance to reflect on the reason why I was struggling to kind of not achieve the goal that I set for myself, right? So yesterday I was really feeling down about being able to finish this challenge for myself. And I thought a lot about it, and I have spent a lot of times in the fast thinking about like what makes a person confident, what makes a person not confident, and what makes a person able to follow through on their goals. And a really good definition of confidence that I've always kind of thought was interesting was written by a guy who runs a blog called keepgainingmomentum.com. And in that, he wrote a blog post about how confidence is simply your mind getting used to its thoughts becoming reality. And I think that's a pretty good way to say it because, hey Natalie, thanks for joining the chat. So once your mind starts getting used to its thoughts becoming a reality, then you start thinking about bigger and bigger things that you can do, right? And I kind of noticed this with my daughter. She just turned 1, and I can see like her mind becoming more confident, right? Before, when she was just like learning how to walk, I knew she wanted to get somewhere because she would like point at stuff, and she would like make noises to say that she was frustrated or whatever. But then slowly, as she was becoming better and better able to walk, and now like even run and like climb upstairs and jump down from couches and things like that, she's slowly getting more and more and more confidence in turning her thoughts into kind of like reality, right? And then so that's basically what confidence is to me, and I really agree with that blog post. And the second thing I want to kind of talk to you guys about that's related to confidence, and maybe related to like doing a challenge that's like 40 days long, or doing something that most normal people wouldn't necessarily want to do, is doing some. The only way to grow your confidence is to do things that are outside your comfort zone, right? So if you keep doing things that you're really good at doing, you will never truly develop a level of confidence that a person who's constantly putting themselves in like outside the comfort zone is going to be able to do. And there's even like a couple ways to put yourself outside your comfort zone, and I think one of these is better than the other, right? So the first way to do it is to like anytime you go out of your comfort zone, you're basically taking a risk. And human beings have like always been risk averse, right? In evolutionary terms, if you were to take a risk back in like the Paleolithic time, those risks that you would have taken might have caused your death, right? So like we evolved to avoid being out of our comfort zone. But now in our society that we have now, it's really hard to get killed by just stepping out your comfort zone. I mean, we live in a really safe society, especially in the West, right? So there's really like two ways to take a risk or like get out of your comfort zone. The first way is to do it in the dark, right? Like you set a goal, you set something for yourself, and you don't tell anyone. There's no stakes in that when you do that, though. You only tell yourself, hey, this is my goal for this week. I'm going to try to achieve it, and I'm going to jump out of my comfort zone to do it. If I fail, only I'm going to know about it, right? And the other way to do it, this is the second way, and I think this is the way to really level up your confidence game, really level up your out of your comfort zone game. That's to like do it in public, do it in the light, right? So when you say you're gonna do something, let people know that you're going to do it, and then that creates like much more higher stakes, right? Like, because now if you fail at getting this thing that you want, it's you look like a fool. You look like you failed in public. You failed in the light where people can judge you and like. But that's also the place where you grow, I think. If you just keep failing in the dark, where the only person that knows that failed was you, then I don't think you grow as fast, right? There's no real stakes. So anytime you want to do something that puts you out of your comfort zone, you got to risk being a fool. And the bigger your goals, the more audacious your goals, and the bigger your audience is, I think the faster you can grow. Your confidence, I mean. And the last thing is to think about failure in different terms than how normal people would see it. So if you're comfortable enough to fail in the light, you're probably comfortable enough to look at failure not as like a reflection of yourself, but just like maybe a reflection of your method, or maybe like the strategy you used. So you take failure and you turn it into like a signal, right? Signal to change your approach, not a signal to stop what you're doing, to stop taking risks, to stop, being out of your comfort zone publicly. Do you kind of get what I'm saying? I don't know if this is all making sense, but yeah. So that's basically the topic that I kind of want to talk about today, and I think it's really important because while I'm doing this challenge, I don't think I would have been able to do this, 2, 3, 4 years ago, get all the way up to day 40. I wouldn't have even tried to make a challenge like that because I knew I couldn't have done it, right? But physiologically, I'm not so much different than I was 4 years ago. My body is pretty much the same, but the only thing that has changed, like even my brain cells are pretty much the same, but the only thing that has really changed between the person I was like 5 years ago and the person I am like right now is just like the thought patterns, like how my neurons are firing, right? And that's just confidence. That's just basically like having thoughts become reality on a consistent basis for a long period of time, and also being not afraid to fail in public. Now I have like a different brain pattern, or like brain waves that are happening that allows me to like become more confident at doing something like this. I don't know if this is all making sense. It's a little bit weird to talk about it on the internet in front of a camera, but I'm feeling really on the edge of my comfort zone, like talking about this particular topic. But hey, that's part of the game. That's kind of how it works, right? So yeah, so that's the topic. I want to kind of talk to you guys about my thoughts and feelings. Hey, thanks a lot, my man. Appreciate it. So I kind of want to talk to you guys about my thoughts and feelings. So yesterday I slept good again. Apparently, my wife and our baby who sleeps with us didn't have a good night, but I didn't get up. So I felt into a pretty good deep sleep last night, and my mood was pretty positive today. I got to hang out with some of Natalie's family. We got to hang out with the cousins, all the little babies and stuff. So it was really good. I wasn't feeling hungry. I was feeling a little tired when I got home. I took a nap, and Natalie made me an extra lemon juice or whatever, and I was really happy to drink it. I didn't have that many food cravings, even though there was some really good chocolate cheesecake with strawberries or something on top of it. I mean, it was just the most ridiculous thing. That thing should not even have been invented. I mean, it was like all good. So I was able to resist not eating it. And lastly, I'm feeling back to feeling really good again. I'm feeling confident that I'll be able to take this thing all the way down to I only have 32 days. Only 32 days, right? But it's a lot less than 40 days. So I'm feeling really confident about it. And yesterday someone left a comment on my last video saying it's really important to drink all the lemonade, right? And like stick to the procedure, do the flush, you know, drink the tea, all that stuff. And I think that's true. I think it's super important to treat yourself like well, right? So like I am in it for the long run. I'm gonna try to do 32 days, 32 more days. So like it's probably a good idea to kind of be nice to myself. So like if I'm feeling even a little bit hungry, just like make myself a lemonade, right? Just keep it up, keep it going. So that's about it. If you guys have any questions, I'll answer it right now. I'm probably gonna take off in about 35 seconds here. But if you have any questions, put them up in the put them up on the chat, and then I'll probably take off. And Abraham, is it Abraham? Are you doing the master cleanse as well, or did you find this channel like from like ADHD and dyslexia? Just out of curiosity. Anyways, if you guys want to keep up on the channel, please subscribe. Also hit the not the like button. What's the little button? The bell button if you want to see the next time this stream comes on. If you do have a question that's after the, or if you want to have a comment, or you want to just, you know, say hi to me, just leave it on the comments below. I will check all this stuff. I'm gonna answer some of the comments that are coming up right now. So if you don't have anything else, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.